If you missed my last video, you may have missed my announcement, but I don't think you can miss it now. Some of you have already commented. I am pregnant. I'm pregnant 24 weeks as of today. And I'm not just pregnant with one baby, I'm pregnant with 2 babies. We're gonna have twins. So I wanted to talk about how singing can help you when you're in labor. Well, the last time I was in labor was quite a few years ago. 9 years ago, my daughter was born, a little more than 9 years ago. And this time, of course, we're gonna have twins. We just don't know what's gonna happen, but the plan is, so far I feel really great. If everything goes well, I do wanna have a natural birth and I wanna use my body's natural processes. Here's the thing, I've been a singer for so many years, it's deeply ingrained. And all those birth preparation classes that you take, they have a lot to do with breathing, right? Here's the thing. When your jaw is tense, it's like it doesn't want to open up down here, right? Your cervix gets tense and your pelvic floor muscles also get tense when you're tense here. There's a connection. I didn't know that before, but when I took that class last time before I gave birth, I was like, that is interesting, because in singing, that's what we always try to do. We try to relax the jaw while taking nice deep breaths, not to tense up in the wrong places. So here's what I did. Number 1, I tried to get into a comfortable position, but keep good posture. So whether you are, rocking back and forth, standing, whether you're going on all fours, whether you're squatting, it's really important to remember that your breathing should always be calm and intentional. Even when there's pain, in singing sometimes it feels like there's pain. It's hard. Like, here's the thing. Don't think of it as pain. Think it's like, it's hard. You're doing something really hard. Your body is working hard. In singing, your body works hard sometimes, but at the same time, it's like you want to relax your body, like your shoulders, your arms, your jaw, your cheeks. You want to relax those parts and just, as you breathe, let your body do what it does. And I think singing is so awesome for that, because that's what you train for many years. So what you want to do when you feel that contraction come on, that hard work that your body is doing in order to move the baby down and out the birth canal, you want to make sure when you feel that contraction come on, you take a nice deep breath with expansion. And then what I did that really helped me, I just started singing. I sang scales, and to me, it's like always, by the time I was all the way down, I started on the top, and by the time I was down, it was already better. Like, the contractions started to get a lot less. So I would do this. Oh, I feel the contraction coming on. Okay. Make sure I relax and just do what I do in singing all the time. And by the time I arrived at the end of that scale, the pain was a lot less, or the work. Let's not talk about pain here, because as soon as you think pain, you're just, you're tensing up. You just want to think of it as work. Just like when you sing. Here's the thing. When you sing, you push out the air slowly in a very controlled way. And the same happens when you are, when you're letting out the air slowly and in a controlled way. Think of, as you're blowing out the air and your rib expansion comes inward again, it's like gently pushing down the baby. gently pushing down the baby. And I think singing makes it so much more gentle. So you can sing scales, or you can sing a song. It shouldn't be anything that's like this. It should be something that has an easy flow. So again, deep breath. Feel that contraction come on, and deep breath. And then I sing. I can sing and focus on my jaw relaxing. Oh, if I need another breath, I mean, contractions go kind of like this. They start, then they get more intense, more intense, more intense until they are at the climax, and then they start subsiding slowly, slowly, getting less, 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 less. So it's not like full on and then it stops. And that's kind of how you can do it, like a musical phrasing. Start with something more softly maybe, and then when you feel the contraction getting stronger, follow that wave. Now, of course, depending on how far, into your labor you are, your contractions could last 30 seconds. They could last up to 70 or 80 seconds. That's a long one. But again, they don't start full on, so you always feel it coming, and you have time to take that deep breath. In my last video, I talked about it. If you have not watched that last video, you have to use active muscle power to actually inflate your lungs, because there's not a lot of space. However, you can make the space if you use your muscles. Your diaphragm is a quite strong muscle. It can actually give you the space if you just actively push away other things. And don't worry, your baby is going to be fine. It's not like you're squishing anything. Everything is soft in there. The most important thing is to keep the calm breathing, the deep breathing, the controlled outward breath, which is awesome when you're singing. Also, singing just really, it activates a part of your brain that, it's like, it's easy to forget everything around you when you sing. And then really make sure you try to relax your body as much as possible. All you want is that controlled outward breath, and your jaw is relaxed, your neck is relaxed. So you can practice that in your singing, and if you practiced it in your singing, it's totally gonna work in your labor. It's everything that they teach you in any of those classes, whether you're like Bradley, Lamaze, any of those classes. But as a singer, I think it's easier to access it because you already are doing these things. So all you have to do is just remember, it's like, okay, I'm already utilizing it. Let's just do what I do in singing anyway, and let me sing instead of just have like a tone or something. It was natural to me just to keep singing. Of course, when I started pushing, which for me personally, it wasn't a voluntary decision or anything. It just, my body just did it. When the pushing comes, it's like, the pushing contractions, I had no control. My body just did it. It would start as a regular contraction, and then, I would sing like, yeah, and then it was almost like you're literally pushing something, but I could not. It's not like it was me doing it. My body just did it. And that's when I couldn't really vocalize. So what I would do is, and I would just allow whatever tone came out, but I did try to pay attention to not get like all hoarse. I tried to keep the air flowing as much as I could. Let me know in the comments. Are you pregnant? Or maybe you're planning to become pregnant? Yes, it's getting there. We're so happy, but like I said, twins, I'm only 24 weeks, but I feel like my lungs are really getting squished already. And that's why that very intentional deep breath with muscle power is so important even in everyday life. Now, as soon as I lie down, I feel like it's like someone's really sitting on top of me. All right. I wish you all the best. If you are also pregnant, if not, let me know in the comments, how far along are you if you are pregnant? And if not, why are you watching the video? Let me know why you're watching the video. Maybe you were just interested. And make sure you stay active. Don't get too sedentary, of course, if possible at all. If your pregnancy is healthy so far, if you are healthy, the best thing is just to stay active, because your body is so amazing at doing what it knows how to do. I strongly believe in that, and just using natural processes and just helping your body do what it knows how to do. Thank you for watching. Until next time, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.
Let the sky fall when it crumbles.